The Miami Dolphins will lose their second straight game. This time it'll be against the New England Patriots. I had them winning this game 28-24. It ended up coming down to the final throw by Ryan Tannehill, and it looked like it was either an overthrown pass or, in my opinion, I think that Devontae Parker really could have jumped up and gotten that, but he just started to backpedal, expecting the ball to be somewhere else. And so now, with that, it ends up being a loss, and the Miami Dolphins will go down to 0-2 on the season as the Tennessee Titans just secured their win against the Detroit Lions. And it's heartbreaking for the Miami Dolphins that they're down 0-2, because in this game, if their defense had just held strong in the beginning of the game, that they would have won. So that's the first thing in general. And it's the same thing that happened last week. If the defense would have held, the Dolphins would have won. The Dolphins should right now be 2-0. There's no way that the Dolphins should be 0-2. They should have won last week, and they should have won this week. This is just bottom of the line, not good for the Dolphins, and they should expect to get a win next week against the Browns, and then they go to Thursday Night Football against the Bengals, and then they have the Titans, and so the easy schedule starts to kick in. But before the bye week, they need to come back and come back strong, because these two losses do hit you hard, especially in a division like the AFC East. So their schedule, they're going to have the Browns and the Bengals, the Titans. They're going to have the hot Steelers, and then the Bills, the Jets. So they need to do something, and do something efficiently if they want to come away with a win at all in general. They need to at least get, I would say, 5 out of the next 6 games, and that's not even a lie. It looks like they can do that, and I mean, you have Browns, that should be a win. They choked the win away today. Bengals, the Dolphins have had the Bengals number on Thursday night. They've played a couple times on Thursday night, and the Dolphins have won. And since he also just lost now to Pittsburgh is what it's looking like. And so then you have the Titans, who the Titans right now are red hot, but you never know there. Steelers, you never know. Bills and Jets, both, you never know. And then you have Chargers, Rams, Niners, which should be 3 easy wins. But at the same time, you never know. I mean, like I said, the Dolphins should have won the past 2 games, but you never know what could happen in the NFL. Things just happen. So with that, the Dolphins moved down to 0-2, and I don't really have a lot of comments on this game besides the defense played horrendously. I mean, the Dolphins' defense just did not play good. They played very, very poorly, and it could tell. And then honestly, the Dolphins would have probably had a chance to actually win the game instead of just tying it if the Dolphins, instead of the Jay Ajayi fumble. If Jay Ajayi didn't fumble, you would think that the Dolphins would have scored a touchdown, and it could have been 24-24, and that Gostkowski miss could have been a chance for the Dolphins to just get down and Andrew Frank's field goal attempt to win the game or to go into overtime. So the Dolphins defense just did not play good. I don't really have a lot more to say about that, and that's really about it. Dolphins moved down to 0-2 and now 3rd in the AFC East behind the Jets, and they are behind the Patriots. The only people behind them are the Bills.